Hi children, are we alone on this earth? No. So here along with us there are some factors which gives that here life for all living organisms. There are nothing but here natural resources. So natural resources are which come from the nature like air, water and solar energy and etc. So these are very useful for all the living organisms, and how this will plays a very important role in our survival. Let's see that today's class. Introduction to natural resources. Natural resources is anything people that can be comes from the top of nature, and people do not make natural resources. This is not made by the people itself, but they can gather from the nature. And examples of natural resources: air, water, wood, crude oils, solar energy, wind energy, hydroelectric energy, coal, etc. Refined oil is not comes under that a natural resources because we will make it. So for example, here if you take that natural resources are of two types. The natural resources are of two types: renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources grows again or come back again after we will use. For example, sunlight, water and trees. Whereas non-renewable resources which that does not grow or come back from the nature itself, like coal and petroleum. They have some expiry date, right? So this is what about the natural resources and resources on the earth. So where we can find, if you see that the earth layers, the outer crust of this earth which is made up of with that of lithosphere, and the lithosphere, the water on this earth, we can call it as hydrosphere, and the layer of the air around the earth which is called as atmosphere. Living organisms are found where the atmosphere, hydrosphere and the lithosphere all together we can call it as here biosphere. Here itself the important, very important resources, that is natural resources, air. So the air here, air, wind which is caused by the uneven heating of the atmosphere layer. Where some of the areas of the world such as the coastal regions have more wind than that of the other regions, and terrain of the area relatively flat and has few obstacles to block the wind from the blowing, because the land which is consisting of, there are some obstacles to continuity that the air flow itself. So there are some barriers are there to observe that a flow of the air. So here the breath of the air, where do we get this? The breath of the air, we will get that oxygen from the plants itself. So here the plants and animals, all organisms will be utilizes that oxygen for their respiration process, and the combustion of the fossil fuels also requires that oxygen itself. So the breath of the air which comes from the plants, where the waste of the CO2 which is by the living organisms, how it will be just enters into the nature. The plants uses that CO2 and releases that O2 which is a respirable air. When this CO2 is also used for that of the other organisms, especially the marine organisms. Marine animals absorbs the atmospheric carbon dioxide from the carbonic acid for the making of their shells especially. So these carbonic ions are used for the marine organisms, especially for the making of that is shells. And this is nothing but here the role of atmosphere in climate control. So when you see this, the earth, the atmosphere which covers earth just like as a blanket, And here the atmosphere, the air is a bad conductor of the day heat itself. It prevents that sudden increasing the temperature during the daytime, and it is also slows down the day, avoiding that escaping that heat from during that of night time. So the temperature, whatever it is there in the atmosphere, it keeps that average temperature and keeps that, maintains that steadily for the day, during the daytime and throughout that year also. So this plays a major important role here. So the next one is the movement of air or the winds. How the movement of airs and how the movement of air or winds, it just moves itself. So when we get air, where that it was heated and raises up and produces that a low pressure, and cool air moves into the take its place. The movement of air causes that a winds itself. The flow of a wind, it is different from the cool temperature to that of highest temperature. So here during the day, the land gets heated faster than the sea, because the sun which releases that of heat energy, that means solar energy. So the hot air above the land raises up and cool air from the sea moves towards the land. So during daytime, so what will be happen here during the day, land gets heated than the faster of this ocean or else sea. So what happens here, the land raises up, the temperature will be raises up, and the the air which from the sea, it just moves towards the top of land itself. During the night time, it's just opposite, just like as here, during the night time, here sea cools down slowly than the land itself. So the hot air above the sea rises up and cool air from the land moves towards the top of the sea water. So this is what happens during the top of rotation of that air. What happens if it is filled with the top of all the pollutants? The agents which are causing that pollution here called as pollutants. So the air pollution, because of these all the chemicals involved in this, they increase the content of harmful substances in the air, which causes that air pollution. And the fossil fuels like coal, petroleum contains that a small amount of nitrogen and the sulfur. Whenever it gets evaporated and along with that of rain, as it just comes down like as a acid rain. Smog. So here, whenever this was all the chemicals, whenever it is increasing itself, especially we will see that formation of a small clouds with the chemicals itself, that will form, that is smog. City with the smog, as we can see here, burning of the fossil fuels also releases unburned carbon particles, which reduces the visibility. We cannot see anything during the formation of this smog itself. During the cold weather, along with the condensed water, it just forms just like as a cloud itself. That we can call it as smog. Health disorders. So what happens if that all the harmful materials are accumulated in the air itself? So what will be happen here? Here that we will get that all the diseases like respiratory diseases, cardiovascular diseases, and it just gives us that a poor health, because of that all the gases which are present, harmful, poisonous, toxic gases which are present in the environment. So regular breathing air containing these harmful substances causes that allergies, cancers and heart diseases also, especially respiratory diseases like pneumonia, and because of this all the bad habits, whatever like smoking, all the industrial fuels or else fossil fuels, effluents, all will be causes that whenever it is just evaporating itself, it just causes that the air pollution. So this is what about that the air which is breathing of the air, how this will be causes damage when it is impure. Hope you understand. Thank you.